someone comes to me and goes, oh, I get really shy and anxious, I'll say, so? No, oh, okay, that must be horrible. No, so? Do it anyway. Yeah, but I'm shy. I don't care. No one cares. The whole world doesn't care. If you could drop dead tomorrow, the world wouldn't care. The sun's still gonna rise, people are still gonna go to work. So you're gonna sit here and worry about speaking?
This is Andrew Tate, the world's most controversial person. You've probably seen him a lot, especially if you use TikTok. Unless you live under a rock, somehow you may have never seen this guy, but I see him every 5 seconds. This clip in particular is so unhelpful. Is this the kind of support you would need to feel better and take action on your mental health and social anxiety? Probably not. While Tate produces massive amounts of controversial and harmful content in regards to mental health stigma, he also produces some content that I actually agree with and that I do think is helpful, like this clip.
What is Tate's advice for guys below 6 feet?
It's absolutely ridiculous to go through life wishing you're something you're not. The chessboard is the chessboard. It doesn't matter if you're 5'9", 5'7", 5'2". That's who you are. So you can be the best version of yourself and own it, or you can...
But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the most harmful content he has produced around the topics of depression, anxiety, therapy, and really just general mental health. And I'm going to tell you why he is dead wrong. Let's get into it. Let's look at Andrew Tate's view on therapy.
You're the kind of person who feels like they need therapy. You're useless. Because in the harshest realities of this cold world, there are people in Syria whose entire families have been blown to fuck, who are still getting up every day, making fucking bread and selling it on the streets so they have enough money to buy a new pair of sandals sometime next year.
Now, there are people that are going through far worse circumstances than you are. That's 100% true. But it's also true that this is not helpful to anyone. Telling people that they are useless because they are struggling with their mental health and maybe how to deal with their own emotions is so ridiculous. And to say that the simple answer is to just look at the people who have it way worse than you is a complete joke. Sure, practicing gratitude is very helpful, but the feelings you have are valid. And if you need therapy and you actually go out and pursue and get therapy, you are a strong-minded person for doing so. So don't ever feel like you are less than, especially for people like Tate, just because you're choosing to grow in life by participating in therapy. While I practice, lots of different things to be as proactive with my mental health as possible, I still come across moments in life, situations, thoughts that I have a hard time dealing with by myself. And I need to bounce these ideas off with someone else, get a different perspective, and have them help me work through these. And it has helped me a ton. Tate also shares lots of content that is not only harmful to your mental health, but is just kind of weird to say that doing a certain thing makes you less of a man or, not mentally strong, like this.
Never say go into bed. Go into bed is emasculate. Cowards need sleep. Oh, I'm texting you, you beautiful girl, but I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You know what I like to say at fucking 1:15 in the morning? I'm going to work. Work at this time, money never sleeps, baby. Then I go to bed.
You see what I'm saying? Is this to say sleep is for the weak? Sleep has been shown to be one of the biggest predictors of your mental health. I use an Oura ring, and what it does is it helps me track my sleep patterns, among many other things. And what I've learned from using this is that I can tell when I have bad sleep compared to when I have good sleep, my mental health is on another level. The next few videos I'm about to show you are Tate's view on depression. And honestly, these are hard to watch, and it makes me sad for the people who actually watch this guy and listen to him, thinking that this is the right way to think, when they should not be listening to this fool.
I don't believe in depression. Don't message me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise, and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them.
Your house is only haunted if you believe in ghosts. Belief is a powerful thing.
This is so ignorant. Depression isn't real. We can literally tell if someone has depression just by looking at a brain scan. And you're never gonna get out of depression by believing that you don't have it. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's foolhardy. You need to sit with the feeling, accept it, understand why you may be feeling depressed, and then go about taking some action to do something about it. And I think he gives a good take on depression, honestly, in this first clip here.
I'm depressed and I can't go to the gym. I say, no, I disagree. You're depressed because you don't go to the gym. If you go to the gym, you might start to feel better, right?
This is true. They've done studies time and time again that show exercise is just as effective for depression as antidepressants.
I'm saying you can't sit as a man and afford the luxury of saying, I have a mental health issue today, I'm sad today, I'm stressed today, I'm emotional today, I can't work.
You do have the ability to do something about it, but first you have to sit with it and accept this feeling, understand what is going on. And then from there, you can take action, which is where I greatly disagree with the second part of this clip. Processing your feelings, I feel, is really overlooked. And a lot of times we tend to go straight into, okay, how do I fix this? How do I get out of this? Or think of ways to mask that feeling, you know, drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be.
The reason that depression is promoted is because it allows you to become ultimately selfish, live inside of your mind, become obsessed with me, I'm sad, I'm sad, I'm sad. So you don't pay enough attention to what's going on around you to realize you're getting fucked by a ruling class who don't give a shit. And anyone who sits here and tells me, well, depression's real, you're telling me that your mindset is weak. And I'm not going to adopt the thinking of weaklings. I'm busy living fucking life.
Ultimately selfish, as if almost people want to be or like to be depressed. I've felt depressed many of times in my life, but I can't ever remember it making me be selfish or just trying to make everything about me. It's a battle of the mind, and I cannot stress enough how important it is to really sit with your feelings so you can process them, and only from there can you move forward. You aren't selfish, and you aren't a bad person for feeling depressed. People like Andrew Tate are poisoning the minds of millions of people, especially men, with the idea that to be a strong individual, you can't have struggles. And that's just nonsense. Let me know in the comments what you think about Andrew Tate. Love him or hate him. And then let me know why. Please subscribe to my channel so we together can push against these harmful narratives about mental health and create a more powerful group of people who are mental health warriors.